Are you ready? Can crush us. It don't really get no better than this. The podcast that you're looking for if you're really heavy into wrestling. Hosted by the Mark. Energy that's so amazing. Gotta keep it entertaining. Rep the Can Crusher Nation. Yeah, you know what's going down in the ring. Lights out when you hit a ding ding. Knock 'em out like boom bada bing. Hold it down, you can crown me the king. Got a shout out to the Miz and Duke the Dumpster. We choke slamming everybody. Power driving, hit 'em with a face buster. Yeah, this the show you need and it ain't no need for waiting. Mark, hold it down for the Can Crusher Nation. All about wrestling and keep it entertaining. Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast. Time to break 'em, let's go. Yeah, Can Crushers. Yeah, Can Crushers. Let's go.
What is up, cheeseheads? This is the Gorgonzola Rock and Roller, the Sultan of Swiss, the amazing Asiago, your favorite part of the charcuterie board. I am the cheese, and you're listening to the Can Crushers Podcast, one of my favorite podcasts, and I hope you'll listen again.
Welcome to Can Crushers Wrestling Podcast. It is Sir Michael Jenks. It is Mark the Mark. We're here to talk professional wrestling. We're here to drink some beers. I have a buddy along with me today. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you this in pregame, and I'll tell you here in a second. I got a Frost buddy, Jenks.
That looks pretty sweet.
This is a pit one. It's unbelievable. Buddy got it from me. A buddy got me a buddy. From
buddy got you a buddy.
TikToks.
I love the Panther on the side. The logo and then Panthers just written on the side in white. That looks great.
This is I'm super excited to be drinking out of it today as you guys are listening, and today as we were recording, because this is definitely going to the home opener with me.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. If it doesn't, what are you doing?
Right? What's wrong with me?
You got to tailgate some.
Oh, I'm games at noon. I'm leaving here at 7 to get down there at 9 to partake in.
Enjoy some breakfast.
Breakfast. Manny Brothers for breakfast.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're doing. Exactly. No line on the game, Jenks, because it's a big one. Pitt against Duquesne, a battle for Pittsburgh, essentially.
I mean, they're so high on Duquesne winning that thing that they just can't put a line on it. It's just the way it goes.
Right?
The Dukes are going to duke out Pitt. The Panthers.
They are a good FCS team. They are.
Yeah. Not disagreeing. I mean, hey, some talking heads are going off on Twitter saying that that's the third most likely upset this weekend.
I would lose my shit. All national championship is done then.
Would you sell your season tickets?
No, because there's so many shenanigans prior to even getting to the game that it's worth having season tickets for the shenanigans prior to having the game.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I would never listen. I thought we were doing great last year. And then when we lost the last 6 games, I should have sold those, and I didn't.
You had hope.
Oh,
you had hope going into that bowl game. Wasn't that against Toledo? Yeah.
Speak of that either. So, it is also clean out the fridge night because the pumpkins are rolling into Ridgeway.
Oh yeah.
So I need to get fresh stock. I
had my first official draft pumpkin on Tuesday. It was very delicious, very nice. A trivia.
Ooh, lovely. How did you do trivia?
We finished. Well, we lost all our points in the end, so we always bet it all, and we didn't do well. So, trying to remember the category. I can't even remember it. It's not worth it. It was bullshit, and we lost. So we were in 4th until that point.
And now you're done.
Well, we're done for this week. We'll try again next week.
Okay.
Pull it back together.
I didn't know if they if it's like the Italy soccer that as soon as you're done, they kick you out. You have to go to Monday night trivia instead of
no, they they're desperate.
Regulation.
Listen.
You know what I mean.
I do. They have 15 teams right now standing, but then it fluctuates. Sometimes there's only 10, and then sometimes we got new people and all that stuff. So they're not going to kick anybody out, really. We are in the cheap seats, though. We only sit in the bar area. So, like, there's a whole dining room full of people. We're in the bar area, but we've called that our area, and we own that area.
Right. That's been your guys' area for a long time.
Exactly. We can just have shenanigans out there and not have to worry about anything inside the room.
Right.
So it's perfect.
Yeah. You don't have to be classy either.
Well, no, exactly. We can be a bunch of schmucks out in the fucking bar area.
When you have Moochie with you, you can't bring him anyplace nice.
Well, that's exactly why we call him our mascot. He's very disruptive when he wants to be, or when we antagonize him. So,
right. It's probably more antagonization.
It's 100% antagonization.
So before we get into what we did together this past weekend, how was your week overall, Sir Michael Jenks?
Week overall wasn't too bad, I will say. Nothing too crazy. We'll talk about what we did together, obviously, in a little bit. But Saturday leading up to it was more about hanging out with my cousin for lunch, getting the house ready for Shenanigans Sunday, and then prepping for getting wrestling in when I could this week and actually watch it. Outside of that, the week had just kind of flown by with no pomp and circumstance, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
So you're saying that was your week?
Well, seeing that I lost my voice or sounded like a gurgly old man smoking a carton of cigarettes, Sunday, I'm glad that it wasn't like an in-person that I had to tell you I had a draft type of deal thing.
Yeah.
Monday was worse, and I wasn't sick. It wasn't like I was snotty or anything. I just lost my fucking voice.
Well, you were in Pittsburgh, right? Were you losing your mind at the Pirates game?
I called a game Friday night.
Right.
A football game.
Okay.
I was a lunatic, not for the Pirates and or the Rockies, just an outright lunatic on Saturday. Killed it. So I thought, okay, whatever. I know what I did to it. Shame on me because I know this is our moneymaker. I have to make sure it's okay for football the following week. I'm just going to take it easy Sunday. I tried talking to myself. I didn't want to even talk to myself because I sounded so bad. Oh. Monday, it was like a whisper. And I'm like, oh, no. What did I do? Then, of course, I'm an overthinker. Tuesday comes and it kind of hurts. And I'm like, and I apologize, but I have to get it out there. I'm like, I wonder if I should go see the doctor. I wonder if I, cancerous this Saturday. I'm like, I
went straight to cancer.
Of course I did. There's no just strep or anything in between. I'm like, fuck, I wonder if this is from the years of chewing or in all of that. I'm like, I don't know. I should probably go to the doctor. Which everybody's happy. Nobody's talking to me Monday or Tuesday at work because I'm a mute.
Right.
And they're like, this is fucking phenomenal that he can't say anything because I don't shut up. What?
I doubt that.
I don't shut up at work, and you know that. I don't shut up, period.
That makes you the popular guy at work.
Yeah, but that always doesn't work out either. Wednesday comes and
fair point.
Wednesday it's back, and I'm like, oh, all right. I don't have cancer. I'm all right. I was an idiot over the weekend, and at 48, it takes a little bit longer for everything to come back.
Right.
So
a little bit of delay, nothing big.
A little bit of delay, but yeah, doing water stuff and trying to get convinced to do bad things, and I just didn't want to do bad things. So I said, I'm content where I am, peeps. Leave me alone. And then people are still teeing it up over here on the end, and this won't leave shit go either.
Hey, listen, you take your tea and you enjoy every single minute of it. That's what you need to do over there.
I do take my tea. It's a strong tea. I don't know what a strong, full of caffeine, 90% of the time.
So the tea doesn't run on empty. It's just how it is.
It does not. I don't know. I just don't know. Had a wonderful, God, we're changing paces real quick. Had a wonderful mushroom and cheese hamburger last night with some iced tea.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sounds very nice and
it was
fancy. A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit a dive bar downtown. It was really fancy.
It's fancy coming out of that can. That's all that matters.
It was fancy like. It was fancy like. We were even dancing. Oh, read between the lines, folks. You'll get it. So Sir Michael Jenks and I have had the draft. And I had a draft at 14 and then 15 and then see you next week and then come back years later. And I wasn't expecting much. Okay, I'll get mine out there. I wasn't expecting much. I ended up with a B- overall draft rating, which is a lot better than some people. 2 that we talk about here on the show a lot. 1 that is a co-host a lot. So yeah. And I'm fine. I've made some moves already of actually doing a little bit more work of like, I this guy. I'll play the long game on Brandon Ayuk because I think he's going to come back.
Yeah,
we'll see. He was the last pick sitting there. I'm like, if he comes back in week 6 and somebody's hurt, this is money.
It was perfect. I mean, they have nobody besides Ricky Parasol out there right now. So I don't hate the pick whatsoever. I mean,
so B- 9 and 7 overall or something like that is what I'm going to finish. I'm okay with that because I know I can squeak off some more wins.
Yeah, and well, let's talk about this for a second. Let's also talk about the fact that before the draft, Mark was already on his shit and had changed his name 20 minutes before the draft.
Well, I got a new owner.
You had a new owner. New owner came in, and we're getting this text message. Oh, there's a new owner. This is what's happening. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? And I look. He's changed his name to throw even more shade at Moochie. So Max hates Moochie. Immediately sets the world on fire. The MHMs setting the world on fire. That ruffled his feathers. He did not see this until about the 4th round of the draft, by the way. Because I go, Moochie, did you see what Mark did? He goes, no. I go, check the league out. And he goes, that son of a bitch. So Mark's stirring shit over here, which immediately prompts Moochie after the draft to just start talking trash on you.
He did.
He went in.
His points were all invalid, though. Like, his rating was a D-.
Okay, I'm not putting any stock in the grades. Let's go here. Mine was a D- too. The headline of my draft report, no pun intended. I changed my name after that. I'll tell you what that is in a second. No pun intended. Drafts like they're playing in a different league. So already I'm like, oh, this is going to be absolute trash when I read this. I'm get a D- grade. And not only that, I'm projected to go 0-14-0. That's right, folks. I'm about to Barry Horowitz this league and not get a win, apparently, according to Yahoo, which is kind of embarrassing when you're the commissioner.
It really, and you had a decent draft place.
I had a decent draft place. I was middle of the pack, 7. I thought I did great.
I did too.
I thought it was hitting all cylinders. I'm getting people I wanted. There's maybe 1 or 2 people that I didn't get, but I'm also like, I can live with this. This is good. But I think it's because I was putting a lot of faith in some of the younger talent that's out there. And I don't think they liked it too much over at Yahoo.
I don't either because we're not dubbed a keeper league. I think you would have been better if it was a keeper league. They're like, oh, he might be 1-13 this
13.
year, but next year he's going to be your champion with the keepers.
I was 100%. It was 100% that. If we were a keeper or a dynasty league, this is not a conversation. I'd be probably a C, B minus still, but they would be fine with it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I have a great team. It'll do. The new name that I would like to point out I changed before the engagement news came out yesterday or Tuesday or whenever that was. Congratulations to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Dak up a Swiftie because I have Dak Prescott and DeAndre Swift on my team. I thought it was a catchy name.
It was.
So I did that before they announced their engagement. I'm just saying. I'm not a homer.
People are going to think that you have Kelce on the team, though.
But I wasn't leaning into Mr. Kelce or Mr. Swift yet.
No.
That's fair. But yeah. I did say that when whoever drafted Travis Kelce, I said, "Oh, drafting the future Mr. Smith, Mrs. Swift." You know what I'm saying?
That would have been a great joke.
It would have been a great joke, but yeah, there's a lot of Baileys in this coffee. But no, I thought it was funny at the time. It came out this week, but great team name.
I agree.
Obviously, shitty drafting. So
you'll be fine. You cannot put stock into what Yahoo says because
I never do.
Injuries that or the other. Because Mooch even said Dr. Kevorkian or whoever he said.
Yeah.
And I'm like, says the guy that is projected to go 2-11 and
so yeah, and let's go off at that point for a minute. I had to put the schedule of week 1's matchups out there for these hooligans just to see. Unfortunately, Mark and Moochie
do not meet late.
They meet week 8. So that obviously started the trash talk of Martinez is going to be 0-8 by the time he gets there, or 0-7 by the time he gets to that matchup. It's going to be interesting. And Mantis Toboggan, that's right. Yeah. It's always sunny. Also, taking a shot at candy corn, knowing that's his favorite candy, was ballsy.
Right. I figured that would set him off instantly. Team Max hates Moochie is the new team name, and Max owning it because he doesn't like Moochie either.
Yeah.
Do you know what he's eating in that picture?
What corn. Is he eating? He's eating corn.
He doesn't have a candy corn.
God, now I gotta look at this again.
So he's eating corn, and then I had to throw the shade of candy corn's the worst candy out there. This was prepared.
So when did you decide you were going to do this?
That picture is a year old. Picture is a year old of Max.
That's
it was
fair.
a cute picture. But when did I decide that I was going to sell Paws Patrol?
Yeah.
Probably 10 seconds before
That's fair.
So it was prepared enough.
I think that was one of the best team names out there.
I'm glad everybody liked it.
Everybody did. So we said good luck. I'm facing my brother-in-law the first week. You have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Fantastic name. Leon.
I've already looked at our matchup. It looks tight.
It's very tight.
Yeah.
Everybody's matchup looks tight. Well, except for the one guy that auto-drafted in our league. So we set up, we had two, we call them expansion teams that joined, my brother-in-law and a guy I know from high school. He got married this year as well. So we were hanging out. We were talking back and forth. We exchanged pleasantries, about being married and whatnot. I reached out to him and said, hey, you want to join the league? Always enjoy Manny. He's great to talk to and all that. He's like, absolutely. I told him the day. He's like, perfect. I'll be there.
Number one draft pick.
He gets the number one draft pick this 5 days before the draft. I'm telling people, here's the draft order. Be signed in. Get your stuff. I'm sending you the links through the email you signed up with. He's the only one that hasn't signed up. And I'm looking at this 20 minutes before draft time, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I texted him. I said, hey, man, you're number one. Are you going to be able to sign in? What's going on? Nothing. I call him. So nothing. I'm like, well, shit. So we sit 10 minutes because we're waiting to see if he's going to join. We're nice people. We're not going to just shit on you for a minute and all that. The last time we let the system auto draft somebody, it gave him 8 running backs, and Mr. Hetrick never joined the league after that again.
Right.
So he was done. So we were like, okay, fine, whatever. I ended up auto drafting for him. He texts me about the 3rd round. He goes, I am so sorry, but I'm on my honeymoon in Greece. And I'm like, I am very sorry I woke your ass up because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I know it has to be late there. I don't know what the time difference is. I'm like, I apologize. You enjoy your time. We'll handle the auto draft from here. And he's like, all right, I'll be interested in who I see. So
he got fucking Jamar Chase.
He got Jamar Chase. Because he was number 1. There's just no way around
that. He got an A+ team.
He did. I'm just saying, I drafted this team, so if he wins, he should give me a cut.
75%.
I should get 75%, but he's got a damn good team.
Yeah, he does.
So I'm kind of jealous of it, but hey, whatever. I can't do anything about it right now. So
switch profiles. You're the commissioner. You can do whatever.
Just change the teams.
Trade. Lots of trades.
And then all of a sudden his team just starts falling off. Injury, retirement, injury, retirement.
Right.
So anyways, we're going to have fun. Everybody's within like 2 points of each other projections. And this is the league where games usually are decided by 50 because we have 14 teams and there's just not enough playing talent to go around.
Then a guillotine draft was thrown out there. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to do this. And then 2 seconds later, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be home. I'm so mad. So I am going to be watching the guillotine draft from the sidelines this year.
That's why I didn't know you weren't going to be home. But that's why I also put it in the chat. I'm like, this is at 8:00. It's $20 buy-in, whatever.
I saw that. I saw the guillotine draft. I'm like, yes, I want in. And I set everything up. And then, because I didn't read your text the whole way, I'm like Ron fucking Burgundy. Boom, it's there. Yes, do it. Then during like everything, I'm like, oh shit, the draft is tomorrow night at 8:00. I'm like, guys, I'm not going to be home. Take me out of that.
I got a B- in that draft, so we'll see what happens with it.
I'll be rooting for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll see. I have one of the highest. My point projection just went down. What the hell is going on in this league? We need to start this podcast before I start going down deep.
Okay. Down. Yeah, because all you're doing
wild here. Yeah, we got to. Yeah, I'm just going down rabbit holes now. But anyways, we drafted. We're ready to go. College football season is upon us. I actually have Boise State USF up and running while we're recording, just so I can get some taste of college football.
Nice.
So, yeah. So we're having fun here.
We are. Yeah. You guys are listening. I am on the road right now to watch that Pitt Duquesne game. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Good luck with before activities.
Yeah.
This is not the during the game. While you're listening to this, I'm watching the final college game day and bidding Lee Corso farewell.
It'll be on somewhere down there. Trust me. Yeah. It'll be on somewhere down there, and I have to see the last headgear for sure. Yeah. Did you see? My God, this is a wrestling podcast, but we'll get there. Did you see the package that they put together? Him and Kirk walking through, and he talks about all the heads and everything. Yeah. I cried. I outright cried.
This is the week grown men cry, and we're not even into college football season officially. Yeah. We had week 0 activities, but this is going to be the rough week of college football season. So,
yeah, love you, Lee. Love you. Hot takes on pro wrestling? You got any?
Becky pissing off the Osbournes was
what
something I didn't really have in my bank or betting on, but it's listen, if you don't watch wrestling, you don't understand the context of why this is the kind of thing, right? We're going to say shit to stir up the crowd, get the crowd angry. I'm not going to say it's taken out of context because it was used in perfect context. There's no way around that. But it is what it is. But WWE seems really upset about it since they're seemingly going to make an apology about this at some point.
I'll probably SmackDown right off the get.
I think it has to be. Yeah. I don't think she comes out and apologizes, because if she comes out and apologizes, she's probably going to immediately double down. Because that's her character.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. But that was a big one to me.
It was wrestling.
It was.
I know that sounds horrible, but so much more worser. Not correct wording, but worser.
There's a lot worse things that happen. It's because it's fresh. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks out. I mean, that's the only reason why at this point. But
it trended.
It trended and it made its way through. So that's once things travel, that's it.
Yep. I think the apology will take care of it, and we won't talk about this again. Not saying that we won't, but like it'll be not even remember when Becky said that. Yeah.
Blip in the road. Yep.
Yeah. I personally don't have any hot takes. That's why I said, do you want to go first? Because I was in and out of professional wrestling this week with the schedule. It didn't fit much.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. This week was tough for some reason for all of us to try to get professional wrestling in that we got what we could in, and we watched a lot of good stuff, and we got a lot of good clips in, and we watched what we could, but it was a tough week. I will say, I'm hearing rumors that there's an announcement for HBO Max and AEW happening in the coming weeks, so we'll see what that's about. I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but we're going to find out here at some point.
No, I mean, they have so many options going on right now. I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. It just might be, oh man, will we stop right now?
Yeah. The only thing I can think of is maybe they're going to move the pay-per-views to Max. And if so, don't put them behind paywall. They might be capitalizing on what WWE is not.
Right.
So
it's still essentially behind the paywall because I don't have HBO Max.
Right.
So I would have to get HBO Max now.
Yeah. I did get HBO Max. The AEW thing is obviously a lovely point to it.
Right.
But I do enjoy some of the content from HBO and HBO Max and all of those subsidiaries. So I got it for $10 a month. I couldn't beat it. And I got it for Last of Us and all of that stuff. So this was just, okay, let's keep it. If it's behind the paywall and it's only the $10, $15, whatever it is, it's not a bad deal, especially when you can tie it off with Disney Plus,
right?
And Hulu. Well, Hulu's going away, but maybe ESPN at that point. So then there's that one too. You're getting
a boatload.
You're getting a buttload. Yeah.
Watched a movie this week. God damn, we have to get to wrestling. Watched a movie this week that it's easy to figure out quick, but it's still engulfs you. It's from 2017. We were just scrolling, and Get Out. Have you seen it? Have you heard about it?
Yes, this is the movie from Jordan Peele, right?
Yes.
Yep.
One of his first, I think, and then I'm excited now to see him that he's produced. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But Get Out was really good. Like I kind of figured it out quickly, but it's still very suspenseful. Some other people didn't figure it out for a while. But
I don't know. It seemed blatantly obvious to me.
Yeah, it was. Right. I guess knowing who Grandma and Grandpa were was kind of.
That's fair.
But I liked it. If you've not seen it, find it wherever you can. Give it a gander. So now we're fucking movie critics as well.
Well, movie critics, I mean, I will tell you this, dude. Aurora Teagarden on Hallmark Plus has been dominating the airwaves in this household. And I will say I've been picking out who's doing what and who's killing people in about 2 seconds of watching it. So, usually right. So, anyways.
So, the week of professional wrestling, we just kind of covered, essentially. They're like, well, you guys didn't talk about professional wrestling at all yet, because that's what we've done. We kind of fast forwarded. WWE, even through the clips that I've seen, very much setting up for Clash of Paris, right?
100%.
All. So we will have predictions for that. We'll be throwing in our sponsorships here and there. We're not taking a break this week. It's everything all at once. Here it is. Listen, love it.
We're not even taking breaths. We're just going and hoping for the best.
So we'll start our real podcast about a half an hour in, talking about Forbidden Door. Sir Michael Jenks and I only got 2 wrong. What is he doing in there? He is destroying his duck.
Let the boy live, okay? Let the boy live.
He's on something today. So, pulling up notes for Forbidden Door. Jenks, as a whole, my friend, I want to know what you thought. Because you watched it after I did.
Yes, I did.
And I said, hope you enjoy. Then you gave me the questionable emoji face.
You were very cagey in your responses, and I was very questioning it. And then I realized about halfway through why, because you were probably giddy at one point through the whole for that one. But I thought overall it was a great pay-per-view, had a lot of great matches on it. I will say you can tell when the matches shifted from more good to great, because it was pretty obvious where that line was drawn and how it picked up after that point. I think there was an opportunity, but I could tell, and we'll get to this in the main event, you could tell they wanted to do more than what they actually got to do.
Yeah.
So I think it worked within its parameters of what it needed to do to kind of push forward and open the Forbidden Door, if you will.
I, in general, thought it was and we'll give you our beer rankings at the end. I thought it was a good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
That's
I
fair.
did get giddy a few times, but this was kind of like it was their pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be, for me, it won't be talked about in December.
No. Absolutely not.
So, yeah. 0 Hour was not on, so I don't know what happened on 0 Hour.
I'll run through what happened with 0 Hour. I will say this: I watched the main pay-per-view card. So,
yeah.
But for those that didn't watch 0 Hour like us, so it was Uemura, Paragon, El Desperado versus CRU and the Don Callis family. Strong, O'Reilly, Desperado, and Uemura won that match. Ricochet, Leona, and Khan won their match against Speedball, Knight, and Michael Oku. And you had Bane in the Triangle of Madness, Terror, Tekla, Hart, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. They defeated Harley, Stat, Aminata, and Willow. I also really need to know. Oh, and the Ops won their 6-man tag. When did we get Aminata versus Tekla and I don't know Texas Deathmatch at this point? Because these two just seem like they're about to shank each other in the back.
Right, because same thing Jenks did. That match was like one of the first in about 3 hours into the pay-per-view. They come out still fighting.
But they're just popping off on each other.
This has been going 3 months now.
Yeah. This has to lead to somewhere.
Right. It wasn't just for what happened, and we'll get to it. Because I'm like, okay, Okay. But let's get to the first match that we both watched.
Let's do it.
Team CNC, Cope and Christian take on Kip and Kill Switch. Now you're like, oh, you guys predicted something else last week. We did, because Nick Wayne got hurt. And Kill Switch had to come out last Wednesday. Don't forget, we recorded last Wednesday, essentially, and we didn't know that it was going to be turned into Kill Switch. Still wouldn't have changed anything for me.
No,
just to throw that
absolutely
out
not. No, I mean, this was set up for Edge and Christian to win. All it did was push Kill Switch away from the Wayne family. So that's literally what this match did, outside of setting up Edge and Christian for just a quick win.
Yeah. I did see that on AEW. We'll engulf a little bit what we've seen. Team CNC essentially said, okay, we took care of my stuff. Now we're coming after you.
Yeah.
After they picked up the win, and they said that Wednesday night. Did you know, Jenks, this is the first time they tagged in more than a decade?
If I didn't know it going into it, I certainly knew it afterwards and on Dynamite.
Right? Okay, we get it. We get it. They haven't tagged since WWE. We get it.
Yeah, and it's been before before Copeland was out for 9 years.
Whatever. Yeah. Again, it was a match. It did what it needed to. It just eliminated the Waynes for a while, maybe, and moves them ahead to FTR.
Yep, exactly. Give them an established win. Okay, here we go. We'll see you in Toronto, because that was the meat and potatoes of this whole thing.
Yeah. And, of course, in Toronto. They could have had this match within the next month, but it's all about Toronto for the Canadians.
Exactly. So definitely playing to a home crowd at that point when they go to Toronto.
Oh, yeah. As much as we were like, oh, go FTR, we know.
Yeah.
Prediction last year of what I said is what we're going to be feeding up to.
Maybe.
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay.
Without a doubt. And then we can wrap back around again. I bet.
Okay.
Maybe they even win them prior to.
I think they have to, obviously. So maybe they did later in the pay-per-view. We'll find out when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
TNT match, Fletcher against Takahashi. Fletcher retains. It was a hard-fought match.
Yeah.
It was good. I just don't know why I wasn't engulfed into this pay-per-view.
I think when you look at who was there for New Japan, there was a lot of open opportunities, right? It just seemed like they didn't have the full cast of characters that maybe they could have. Excuse me, because when you have Naito and when you have different guys like that, Bullet Club or something along those lines, not show up, kind of takes away from it. And hey, Tanahashi, and we'll get there in the main event, but he can only do so much on basically no legs at this point.
Right.
Running around. So, and when you have Ibushi basically in AEW, Okada's already in AEW, the big names that people have known from New Japan
have been here.
It doesn't do anything to move the needle.
Yeah. The first Forbidden Door was like, holy shit.
It was everything. But now the big players are in AEW, which is great. We're treated to them every week. But it takes away from the novelty of it unless you actually truly watch the product over there.
Right.
So, I mean, that's it. For the TNT title match, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what it was, and that I think there's some good spots, but I also was like, okay, I know Kyle's going to win this, but
right.
Let's get there and we'll get there. But it was a very good match for them both.
It was hard fought. I did, if you just sit back and watch it, it's a great wrestling match. I was looking, the first 8 matches were not storyline driven, essentially.
No, it was let's throw people in there and go for it.
I think I wanted story.
Yeah.
I was in a story mood, and I'm like, there's not a story. There's not
Everything that led up to the world title match, not storyline driven, which is fine. But you, to your point, if you're not taking out the storylines, you're gonna say, "I'm not getting this."
Yeah.
So,
and that was just the mood that I was in Sunday.
fair enough.
We get the TBS 4-way match between Monet, Bozella, Windsor, and Persephone. Listen, this match did what it needed to do, because to see Bozilla, Windsor actually in a big moment match, and Persephone, I want AEW to sign all of those other three. I did love this match. Monet just wasn't involved much because it was a showcase for them.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I love this match too. Bozilla might be my new favorite.
Yeah.
I know that, although Persephone caught some things that was just I wasn't expecting, especially that Razor's Edge Bozilla.
Yes.
That was sick. Like, there was so many good spots in here, and I started liking Bozilla to Vader, and they even called it out. I think Danielson called it out right after I thought it. The stiff shots and the moonsault from the second rope, saved me. This match might be in my later conversations for Women's Match of the Year. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying I enjoyed it a lot.
Right. No, I did too. And listen, I think it was great that Monet had to sneak the roll-up victory.
Yes.
She's gotten some dominant victories. Now she's had 3 formidable opponents that she doesn't, know, where's my air quotes, how they are, because they don't really see each other all around the world. I think this was perfect for her to get this sneak victory and then do what she did on Wednesday night.
Which was, I loved that they didn't do anything with that. They just let her have her celebration in 2300 in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I think that was smart.
So
I think it begs the question, though, is she going to break Ultimo Dragon's record? Because now we've brought it into the conversation several times.
Right.
He had 10. There's plenty of different wrestling organizations to get 2 titles from real quick.
And you don't tell me now that, listen, I'll throw it out. One of my favorite indies, IWC. Britt has come from there. Wardlow's come from there. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da has come from there. It's been through there. People know of IWC.
Yeah.
They call Justin and say, hey, Monet gets your title because this is clearly Tony now making the phone call. We need this to happen for her to break the record of Ultimo Dragon. Da-da-da-da-da. How about Monet shows up on 2 of your shows? She wins it 1 month. You don't see her for like 4 months. So we can publicize this on TV for a while.
Yeah.
Whatever. You can strip her then of said title once you beat Tony in a couple months. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Or she relinquishes or whatever. But your title will be on TV. What indie, big indie, OVW, this, that, or the other, is going to say no to that?
Oh, 100%. And how many have already tried to reach out and say, we'll be 10, we'll be 25, we'll be whatever you want us to be, and we'll give you our title.
Yeah.
Let me put this out there. My thought is the 11th title to break the record is when she beats Tony, and then we're getting the Ultimo Dragon pose in the middle of the ring on a pay-per-view because that's big money at that point. Right. Yeah. So
big
everything,
money, get it?
Big money. Yeah. Big Monet. So everything revolves around this. The 11th title that she gets is going to be the AEW Women's title. It's just a matter of who's number 10.
Right.
Too bad they didn't have a working relationship with NWA. Could you imagine that being 10 title?
Does she
get Stardom?
I don't know. Does she take Athena's? It's in company. It's an easy one to do.
It's an easy title to get. She's beaten Athena, etc. Could happen.
Yeah, that one makes sense. To get another one, Stardom's. Is she going to be missing for a month or so?
Yeah.
We don't know. I mean, as of right now, I don't think so.
Well, she still has the New Japan Strong title, right?
Right.
So, I mean, there could be a time when she wins and then says, see you later, and goes to Japan and just starts hemorrhaging titles, because she might have more than that from Japanese title standpoint.
Yeah.
So it could be just she's gone for 3 weeks hemorrhaging the titles, and then we're back at it.
Yeah. But Tony's is 11 to break it, without a doubt.
Yeah, Tony's is definitely the 11th to break it.
IWGP title, Nigel Sabre Jr. Listen, this was a great technical match. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it a lot. I can't say I loved it. I liked it a lot because, again, it was. We knew the outcome.
We did know the outcome, and I think for me it was more about what the hell Garcia was trying to do out the ring,
Right.
pushing rope when the ref was there. Like, it just didn't seem like he knew what to do with himself while he was out there, and that was confusing the hell out of me, because I think it just made him look weak and dumb.
Like
Which I know, which I know a lot of people now. Yeah, now
Sabrina Carpenter, look it up.
So, but I know a lot of people are now taking this back to Wednesday. A lot of theories have come out about finally that Wrestle Dream photo might be coming to light in the 2300 arena, with Garcia and his interaction with Mox after the match and almost beating him, to Darby beating Claudio, etc. But it doesn't, I don't know, because he just seemed so weak and not wrestling smart on Sunday.
Yeah.
It just looked like he was just not in his right frame of mind for some reason or another, which is why I thought he might turn, because he just looked
for a hot second.
He looked like he was just not in it enough, and he was just kind of screw things up to screw things up. So I don't know.
I was disappointed at the end of the match, not the raising of the hand or the victory or anything like that. That they did a hard cut back to Tony just to announce the attendance. And I'm like, this is where you're going to do it? Yeah. Right? Like, ding, ding, ding. Oh, let's go to Tony Schiavone in the ring. He's got something to say. Hey, we're 6 people short of 19,000.
Yeah.
We just had a pretty damn good technical match. Why aren't you talking to 1, 2, or all 3 of the members of this match?
100%. Or why didn't we just interrupt him for what was to come afterwards? Because that would have made more sense of, he's trying to give the number, and you're like, wait a minute, we got to go backstage.
Right.
And just cut to that, not care about the number at all.
Right.
Because this is when Amanat and Tekla are trying to murder each other again.
Killing each other again for 3 straight hours.
Yeah.
And then, this is a giddy moment, right?
Yeah.
This
100%.
Queen had no help. She was getting beaten down for everybody. And Miss Jamie Hayter makes her return. Is this the start of the push? Because, listen, I know we just talked about Monet.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie's got to get her feet wet again. She's been, even when she came back for a hot minute, looking like Scooby-Doo and all of that. She's a player, right? She needs to kind of run through. Are we talking Hayter, Monet down the line as, okay, we have to look at this?
Yeah. I mean, you have to revisit this at some point. It was a great finals match. It would stand to be a great TBS title match at some point. And the best way to start the dissension of the titles falling off of her would be somebody beats her for the TBS title. Instead of relinquishing it, somebody beats her for the TBS title. Then somebody beats her for this, that, or the other one. I mean, long story short, she's probably going to more or less just relinquish 10,
Most.
12 of them, 8 of them, right? But I think this is where we begin the ascension for Hayter to kind of take over that, because as we kind of see on Wednesday, Willow and Stat may end up being in a different league coming into that, and I'm highly theorizing on that, because I think once they finally come back together, there's some business with the Death Riders that needs to be taken care of as they try to recruit Stat and whatnot. So, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. 3-way tag match, because the Hurt Syndicate was looking for a number 1 contender on Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up being no decision. So both FTR and Brodito get thrown into this match. I'm not mad that our prediction was wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I love Brody. I love Bandito. Yeah. I still don't like the name, but I like them. I like them together. I do. How long they're going to keep it? Well, that's probably going to be another story.
That could be playing into what we were talking about earlier, because it shocked the hell out of me. I did not. I was like, what the fuck are we doing here? I didn't even care about Ricochet and GOA. Okay, fine. You get them out. That means my mind immediately went to, okay, Hurt Syndicate has found a way and compromise that they don't drop the titles to FTR, but still drop the titles to FTR because they're not getting pinned. Right? Cool. Whatever. That's fine. Nope. Fuck your predictions, because that's just not what's happening. I love Brodito, but I agree with you. This seems so short, such a short title reign. They're just capitalizing on the meteoric rise, basically, of it. Also says a lot about the status of one Malachi Black that left the company, where Brody can get put with a mask with Bandito, and they're going to instantly get the tag titles. But when you're with Malachi, and it was kind of a more formidable tag team that's been around for a while, they got jack shit.
They got jack. They got the Trios Championship, which they defended them
for a hot minute.
Half a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that was in the time where the Trios Championship, and it's still in a willy-nilly situation, but it was really, because it
started getting willy-nilly after when they got it.
Yeah.
Like they beat the Bucks in Kenny, who had won it in a best of 7, which is great.
Great.
So it had establishment, but then it just went downhill with the house rules and everything else, and then it just never recovered from that.
Yeah, and it's a title that could go away right now in AEW.
100%.
But so predictions. Do they lose it to GOA? Team C and C beat GOA on a random Wednesday to get to All In against FTR for the titles? I think it could be quick.
I think it could be quick too, but I think FTR is going to weasel their way into another tag title match at some point, somehow, some way. And here's why I say that.
Against Brodito,
and then they lose it to CNC in Toronto, if you will. They had a lot of complaints, and one of their main complaints was it wasn't the legal man that pinned them.
Right.
Which, touche, fine, that's a good one. They cornered Paul Turner Wednesday, intimidated the hell out of him, then we got the Toronto match after that. I think if that has merit and they're going to use that as part of the storyline, I think it's an important part of the storyline, and you have to kind of carry forward with it and say, okay, technically you're right, so we have to give you a shot back at it.
Next week.
Whenever. At some point in this residency in Philadelphia, it's going to have to happen.
Yes. They win them. They take them to Toronto.
Yep.
And you get the loudest pop in the 3-second pose in Toronto.
Yeah.
And I get to check off another mark on the Crushies.
You're just that good this year.
I'm lucking out. I'm throwing shit against the wall, and it's actually sticking this year.
It was bound to happen at some point.
It was. Oh, he's snoring again. AEW Unified title match. I like what happened at the end. Because I don't know. Am I going to get, chastised or crucified? Or I didn't care. Until we get my homeboy return.
Well, I cared, but I'm not going to chastise you because I think Swerve was limited, and I think it took away from the match a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
I think had this been a healthier Swerve and Okada,
so it's a real one. Like we were questioning. Sorry to keep jumping on you.
No, it was the validity of it. We were.
Yeah.
But I think 100% think it was a real injury. It was probably like a torn meniscus or something. You can still do stuff on it.
I know.
But you should.
Hey,
but
Swerve, give me a call. We can go to therapy together.
Right. But he had to get surgery or something to get it repaired. So at that point, they did the match. They got through it. You could tell they were struggling through it.
Yeah.
And then your homeboy came out. And I think that's when it solidified, oh, this is a real injury because they had to get Nana off TV too.
Yep.
So they had to take out Nana.
Out.
Yeah.
And Swerve can't move. And I like Wardlow with the calluses. I mean, they're getting a lot. They're getting to be NWO 2.0. Everybody's involved,
They are, but the egos are getting ready to explode in that group.
Right. Who's turning? Takeshita or Wardlow? That's it. Nobody cares about Archer. Nobody cares about.
I'll throw Takeshita or Okada is turning in this group because if Wednesday told me anything, these two despise each other. The entrance, the nonchalantly not taking Okada, throwing him into the opponent, doing his own, Takeshita doing his own fucking thing away from Okada, the hatred, the chasm, whatever you want to call this fucking seething hole that's between these two that has existed is enormous. Yeah. And it is going to be the downfall of the Callis family because they're going to pick sides and then it's going to be a whole fucking thing.
So the answer to my easy question was, it's going to be Takeshita.
I think it might be because I think Okada might be the new guy, but Takeshita is doing his own thing.
He is. But that means Takeshita, I'm choking, swallowing, and spitting all at the same time. Takeshita is the one then that gets this unified title, and that stare down between when Okada says, I'm going to peace out for a little bit. Wardlow is number one for Takeshita, not Okada. We'll wrap that back around in 6 months.
We're wrapping that back around at All Out, All In London next year.
Whatever. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that because to your point, Okada's going to go home.
Right.
Takeshita is going to try to go win the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in October. He's bumped up the G1 win. It's usually Wrestle Kingdom. We build this up. It's in October. So now is it Okada is going to not let him win this? Is he going to cost him the title? What is happening storyline wise that this is now a thing happening in October versus in January?
Right.
And is it because, to your point, they're losing Okada in his contract and they kind of have to expedite what this does in the near future? And I mean, he came in around March and when he came in and signed his contract, it was around March. So they have to kick it in high gear now so that they can reach March and fulfill whatever storyline dream that they have that they want to finish out with this.
Yep. It's Takeshita.
Or is it Okada to catch that Wrestle Kingdom for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship? And this is all wool over our eyes right now until they get to that point.
And where's the unified title go then?
I think Okada drops it or loses it in the tournament.
Okay. Because
he doesn't need it. He's leaving and he's getting the IWGP Heavyweight Championship as soon as he leaves.
Yeah. And then here we go.
Mm-hmm.
So to wrap all this up, layman's terms, Okada's at number 1, Wardlow and Takeshi are 2, A and B as of right now. Just throwing this out there. Takeshi bails. He is now on his own. Okada drops. Takeshi wins. Wardlow is now the number 1 because Okada is sailing away. And that stare that happened as soon as Wardlow was introduced to his family wraps back around in like 6 months saying, "This is why I knew you were leaving us." Da, 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 da.
Probably.
I'm making this about Wardlow, not the other two.
Trust me, everyone listening to this knows you're making it about Wardlow. I would almost venture guess, because of how well Archer's been selling shit lately, Wardlow's the new heavy of this group, and they needed to get Archer faded away at some point.
He's got to go do something again.
He's got to go do whatever he needs to do again. So to me, this is going to pull into Wardlow's the heavy. He's not. He might be number 2, but Kyle Fletcher's hanging around there too with the TNT title. And I get where it's all happening, and I get the excitement for Wardlow coming back. I think they're just too heavy, and he's not going to be anything more than a heavy.
Jenks, you're always right about the big guys. You always are right about the big guys.
He hates big men.
He does.
And somehow Hobbs has convinced him not to hate him.
Right. Yeah. For now.
I don't know how. For now, but he has
to be an author again.
Yeah, and then he's up shit creek again.
Yeah. I was excited though. Give me time.
You should be. I was excited too.
Women's match: Athena against Tony. I like some of these things that they did. Minutes in the match, Billy Starks is essentially taken out.
Yeah.
I was going to say touchdown Jesus. It's not touchdown Jesus. That's Notre Dame.
Same thing.
Space Jesus. Takes a Storm Zero, and then when she comes back to being good, Mina comes out and I'm like, we both went with Tony. But for a hot second, Jenks, I'm like, they're gonna? Nope, they're not gonna. Never mind. It's over.
Just friends. Just 2 friends.
Right. I really thought for a hot second, I'm like, Athena's gonna have both titles. This is absolutely crazy. So this match had me going. It was like, okay, this is where the pay-per-view started for me. That's
fair. Mine started Okada and Swerve in the women's Fatal 4-Way. Got me going for this. But this is where things got really good really quick. I think that was great by Tony to get Billy Starks out. The new way of doing that, besides just whatever take it, boom, over, gone. I love that they played a little bit with the LED boards and that they turn them off, turn them back on, just making the story out of it. It was a great way to do this match. And again, Athena proves that she can hang with anybody. And I don't know why they haven't pulled the trigger on her in AEW full-time yet. Whatever it is.
Maybe she just loves ROH that much.
It has to be.
And she's so much involved creatively, trainingly, everythingly.
She just wants that. And they're like, okay, we'll give you the title. We know at some point Billy Starks will win that title off of her.
Right.
That's the minion that's going to do it. They'll probably face again in December. I don't think it's going to be then. But at some point, they will officially pass the torch. But right now, Athena is just loving life and do wrestling when she wants to.
Yeah. Maybe that's her contract. When good for her.
Yeah.
She's clearly happy.
Oh, 100%.
Clearly, she's having a ball doing everything.
Yeah.
I just think us as Ember Moon fans were like, man, she just doesn't get no disrespect because she is the ROH Forever champion. She's the longest reigning champion out there right now.
Yeah.
It's still not on TV all the time. So the AEW Women's Championship is the big one.
Yeah.
Or like, will she ever get that big one? Maybe it is Monet. Maybe it is. We'll see.
We have to look. We have to watch. And that could be a good story, too, to your point earlier. Does Monet beat the streak, or does Athena rob Monet of an additional title?
Yeah.
We won't know.
AEW title match. MJF Hangman. The 2 table spots, the blood from both, the 10 count because that was in play.
Yep.
The diamond ring, the pin that went on forever before a bell ring. I think Briscoe would have been was a little bit too much. Nothing against him, but I'm like, can we give this fucking guy a break? It was really good. I enjoyed the fuck out of this match, and that might have been my first expression.
I think it actually was. That's a record for us. Hour 7. Oh, absolutely. This fucking thing was amazing from bell to bell. To your point, heavy storyline going into this. Briscoe coming out, was a lot. It felt a little out of place.
Just like,
it felt a little out of place because it didn't really do anything for the match. Because I guess it saved Hangman for the ref, but the ref passed out. So that was the confusing spot in this thing.
Right.
Was Hangman's foot's on the rope, ref counts to 3, MJF celebrating. Then Briscoe comes out to give the ref time to see it, I guess. But it just seemed like it was too long and drawn out. And I don't know if I liked it, the way that played out.
Why did he come out? Was there not another ref in the back watching the monitor like they always do?
Well, the thing is, I'm guessing not. But this ties back to when MJF beat Briscoe.
Right. I understand that.
Right. But then Briscoe got kidnapped last week. And then I think this has kind of played into that more. But absolutely. Where was Aubrey Edwards? Because this is the type of thing where Aubrey would come out. Yeah. She usually comes out, get somebody woken up, and then we're fine again. We're resetting the time at that point with like, hey, this is not what happened, etc. Yeah, that was a little weird to me. Now, the other part that was weird to me in this match, and I love this match, I'm not shitting on this match, but I have questions. Hangman hits dead eye through a table, and he can't get disqualified, or he loses the title. The ref watched him hit dead eye through the table. Is that not a disqualification?
No.
Okay. I get that we get the announce table, and they give them the announce tables, but now regular tables are in play for no disqualification.
Yes.
That to me threw me off.
For this match.
Thank you. Okay. For this match. Nothing did not make sense to me.
On the line.
I get that I've accepted that they allow the announce table to be in play, whatever, and let them fuck around with that. But now the wooden table that needs to be purposely dragged out of the ring, set up for a spot, that's now illegal. Yep. That threw me off.
It's legal.
It's as legal as a headlock, apparently.
It is. In a low blow that you look right at as you're watching.
That was another, yeah. I think Bryce needs glasses more than he needs fucking woken up at this point. Is
Bryce going to end up in time being Dangerous Danny Davis? Because sometimes I'm like, are they finally... Because in my mind, for years, I'm like, we've all forgotten about the horrible ref. Or it's in the back of our mind. It hasn't been rekindled in years. Remsburg is the perfect person.
Yep.
Because he's so over the top.
Exactly.
And I'm like, no, they're not doing it at Forbidden Door, are they? No, they're not. They're going to soon now, aren't they? They have to be. Like, Remsburg's going to be the story at some point.
He's going to be the paid-off ref, the blind ref, whatever it ends up being. He's going to be some sort of in the story somehow.
Yes. He only does MGF matches. He only does
this. He's
Alice matches. I don't know where he's going, but
let's play off the MJF thing. MJF will find a way to be dastardly and be angry. We're expecting that by year's end. Right. Bryce, he wins the match. Bryce awards him the title. We then find out 5 months into the title reign or 7 months into the title reign, he's been paying Bryce Remsburg under the table to be the crooked ref. This ties back to Nick Patrick being the crooked NWO ref, in the Alliance ref, and whatever else he fucking did. He's over the top. To your point, he's over the top enough that this would actually work if he's the guy that's been bribed off and paid off. MJ.
Bryce has a come to Jesus moment because his kid says something like, yeah.
Yep, exactly. And that's what cost MJF the title.
In 6 months.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. Book it, Tony. We just gave you a hell of a story.
We gave you it all.
Lights out. Cage. At the beginning of the draft, I was on the old Twitter and I saw what the cage was looking like. And I wanted to tell you, but I'm like, I'll leave it be. It was much better than I thought.
I would agree.
It wasn't what it needed to be. And there was a lot of room for people to take naps.
And they did. They took advantage of those naps.
They did. However, several amazing fucking moments came out of this.
Agreed.
I lost my shit. A whole nother beer is going to be on the rankings for one and a half reasons. And it both are around the box. And Kenny. And Ospreay. When fucking Umbop comes on, I lost my shit as much as Kenny and Ospreay did. And the Bucks were pissed, which whatever. So, before we get to the other one, I want to know, because I was not following the Bucks then. I was kind of anti-Buck. Was that their very first song?
From what I understand, yes, it was their very first song.
So they knew then, but did Kenny know? Like, did they know they were going to play fucking Umbop? And did Tony reach out to the Hanson brothers to say, can we buy Umbop from you? I
don't think Omega knew.
I can't imagine.
No, there's no way. He lost it. He was losing his shit. I think the Bucks laid the groundwork for our old song. Right. That was perfectly played. If I'm Tony Khan, I'm throwing everything under the sun. I'm throwing money at it left and right.
Hanson has not made money off of this song in
years.
30 years.
It came back to life during COVID because people had nothing better to do, and then it went back away.
Yeah.
Right? And this was excellent.
This was unbelievable. I lost my shit. The clips from people that are just putting it out there. Maybe Kenny's like, oh, yeah, just play your old song.
Yeah.
Not thinking it was going to be Umbop.
Yeah.
He had jazz hands. It was like he was in fucking Chicago or Mamma Mia. He was so into it. Ospreay played it up. He sang and did a little bit of jiggle and everything, but Kenny was overtaken by
Kenny loved every fucking second of it.
As did I.
Yeah. So Now, I want to go back to this 3 weeks ago when you said you didn't understand what was happening. You didn't like it. You didn't like what they were doing. It just takes Umbop to bring you back together with what AEW was building up.
I have porridge crow tonight. Not just filet mignon crow. It's porridge crow. And I will eat it. This is now fucking fabulous. It always takes me a little bit. Look at how long I hated Acclaimed.
That's true. You hated them for a long time.
Need that moment.
Yep.
And in a bop, it's gone. And then later on in the match, we get fucking gummy bears. Again. I never want the Bucks to be serious again because they're so good. Yeah. And I've been on board the Bucks for a while. I just wasn't know what this was doing. They are so good. From spikes to shoes to the founding fathers to everything in between to now just getting shit on. They take it so well.
They take it in stride and they come up with perfect ideas to continue getting shit on. When the gummy bears when they grabbed the tack bag and they're like, oh, they instructed them to put something under there. I'm like, what's in this bag? Right. This can't be tags. And it's too early in the match for this to be tags. And then the gummy bears spilled out. I literally jumped out of my seat. Like, is that fucking gummy bears? Are we seeing gummy bears right now?
Never thought I'd see gummy bears.
And they were doing spots in the gummy bears, which is even more phenomenal. Even better.
Then this match gets fucking brutal. Like tables stacked to the roof and barbed wire tables and
forks in the ears.
Oh my god, that was gross.
No, it was nasty. This was worse than Mox getting stabbed in the head.
Yeah. Kimberly did not watch this with you, did she?
No, she was not home yet.
Okay, good. She would have liked the first 5-10 minutes. She would have loved Bop as well.
She would have enjoyed the gummy bear spot, but after that, no.
Yeah. That was. Remember when Jeff Hardy got handcuffed through, or what? His ear?
He got handcuffed to the ladder with the ear, but then Randy Orton put the screwdriver in his ear and did that.
Multiply by a trillion and a bazillion. This was because Jeff didn't bleed.
It was WWE.
Twisted and turned, and this was Darby saying, "Go ahead and fuck up my ear," because it's okay. Fuck up my ear.
Make me Mick Foley,
and he did.
Yeah,
and he did. I'm also glad that one of the Young Bucks took the loss.
Yeah,
because of their shenanigans that they're on right now. Like, this is still another L for them to bitch about.
Exactly. They needed to be. There's no way, even if they were losing, you couldn't do the Death Riders and that. You had to ride them strong. It had to be a Young Buck. Probably Nick more than that, I think. But, you just had to put a Young Buck in there.
Yeah.
To take the loss and take the hits. Hidden Blade, One Winged Angel combo is fucking lethal.
Yeah. Sad that probably not getting that again.
I agree. I also have to make this point. Isn't it, and I think I'm using ironic in the right way here, is it not ironic that the Young Bucks have lost that match that would put Swerve and Ospreay out for a year out of the title picture? And a month later, they might legitimately be out of the title picture for almost a year.
Yeah.
I don't know what Swerve's issue is, but Ospreay is at least gone 10 to 12 months.
Without a doubt.
If not more.
Yep.
The emotion that they ran with, then the attack afterwards, they knew Ospreay was done for a significant amount of time with whatever neck injury he's going to have.
Yeah.
And whatever surgery he's going to have. So this is not...
Minimum of a year, Jenks, I'm saying.
Minimum of the year, yeah, absolutely. It's over. Like, he's not going to be an all in. He's not going to do any, well, maybe he'll be an all in if he's a miracle worker. I don't think he is.
Just say I'll see you with a neck brace on.
Yeah. How you doing in London? You know, he's just not going to be involved in the mat and contact at that point.
Yeah. And it sucks.
Yeah.
It does suck.
It does.
2 big pieces out for a while.
Yeah. That opens the door for others.
It does.
Right? But if theories are running here, I'm going to go back to the theories piece of the picture we got a Wrestle Dream of Hook, Garcia, Darby, and the one and only OC. Blood and Guts is at some point in this year. We haven't hit it yet.
Nope.
It's got to be at some point. And I dare to say, Eddie's working out. Kingston's going to be the 5th man.
Yeah.
In that group.
Yeah, I would think. I
would bet on that.
Yeah.
One other thing I want to throw out there to you.
Yeah, you throw whatever you want to.
Related to Mox and Gabe Kidd. We're using Gabe Kidd a lot. We're using Bullet Club War Dogs a lot in this. Is Mox a leader of this War Dog group that we don't know about in New Japan?
When does it come out?
That's exactly. When does it come out? Is it when the Death Riders are done? Are we getting that at Wrestle Dream? They disband, and then Mox is revealed as the War Dogs. It just seems like main guy, because it just doesn't. Something's not right. Like, I get you have a hired gun and Gabe Kidd,
right,
but he's around a lot.
Enough, yeah.
Enough to make me wonder, is Mox doing a lot with New Japan in the fact of maybe he is Bullet Club War Dog? If his contract's coming up, is he going to Japan versus staying in AEW?
He could do both, right?
He could. He technically could.
Tony's all, especially Mox, I think, would be like, I was going to say the golden shovel. Here's whatever, the golden whatever.
Split your time.
Wrestle once a month.
Yeah.
Wrestle once every 2 months. You're over here for a month. You're over there for whatever. Yeah. Stop making the 3 a.m. trips for a match and then coming back for a collision.
Exactly.
You know, do what you want. You've carried us for a while when shit was hitting the fan with Punk and all of that. He deserves whatever he gets.
100%.
So I don't see why you couldn't do both.
I don't disagree.
Tony, here's $1 quadrillion. We'll make matches for you. Be here. Record whatever you want from wherever you are.
Yep.
Because you don't need to be on TV. You show up.
People
all
know.
Of Roman, all of Brock back in the day. People are going to lose your shit when Wild Thing comes on. Or whatever song
whatever
he's Wild Thing is always his.
It's been his thing, yeah.
Yeah. What's your beer rating for this then?
I'm going to go because Lights Out, and there's 4 particular matches that I think stood out enough to make this a 4 beer type thing.
So you said great earlier.
I did.
And you gave it a 4.
Yeah.
I said good. I'm going 3.5.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that the point that I said that it's getting a whole nother point. It was not a 2.5 star pay-per-view. It was a 3.5 to 4, essentially. The giggle moments really
brought it up.
Drove some of it up. Hater's return, Wardlow's return was good. There was just some, and it again, nothing against Fletcher and Sabre and da-da-da-da-da. They just, I wanted more stories. And I know we can't get stories all the time. A big pay-per-view like Forbidden Door could be more story-driven.
Yeah.
The last 3 plus the Monet thing did it for me. The other ones were like watching Dynamite's main event for 3 other matches.
That's fair.
That's all.
No, that's 100% fair.
So, good pay-per-view. If you've not watched it, I would go out and watch it.
Absolutely.
It's great. We've ruined it for you, but it's really good. We got another pay-per-view, though, Jenks.
We do. Technically, there's 2 this weekend. But we're only going to cover the one, but we can run through what our ROH is this weekend.
Yeah.
But so,
guys, don't forget we have new merch down in the description. Make sure you check that out. Buy a piner, buy a beanie, buy a vest. All new merch with the new logo. The old logo stuff is not being taken out. So if you want a doggy bandana, buy that. If you want I was going to say a chef's kiss. Man, words are not good tonight.
for either of us.
If you want a cooking apron with the old logo on, all that stuff is there. Go to CrowdMade, type in Can Crushers, or just click the link. You'll get right there.
Absolutely. And right with that is our affiliate code for WWE Shop. If you like anything that the superstars are wearing, go ahead and buy using our affiliate code in the show notes. I would not be buying anything that says Wepa Time on it, but that's a different story because those look horrible. But hey, if you want to buy some merch, use our discount code, or not our discount code, but use our affiliate code in the show notes to purchase some WWE merchandise.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, anywhere podcasts are. We're out there. About a year ago, I think I listed 95 of them down, but you know the big ones. If you like us as well and you're very YouTube driven, if you're watching us right now on YouTube and you just get to see our logo because we do shenanigans that should not be on YouTube on air as we're talking to each other. Can Crushers is on YouTube. It's just voice, so make sure you listen there.
Yeah.
Where else can they interact with
they
us,
can
Jenks?
follow us on social media at, Twitter, X, if you will, for you new hippie kids. The Facebook, the Instagram.
Watch out for those damn hippie kids. They're selling the dope. Grandpa would say.
Kids. Damn hippie kids on the corner. Facebook, Instagram, shitloads of threads, but we don't go into that cesspool of the site. But you can look at all of those social medias and follow us and get our content through there as well. We'll post things there every week where you can go ahead and click and listen to our sultry voices on YouTube or wherever it may be. So
by the end of the year, another Ask Can Crushers will be around, but we do take questions every week, and we take them via 2 ways. One is cancrusher69@gmail.com. Type out the old message for us. You can ask a question. You can hate us. You can love us. You can just tell us we're idiots. Whatever you want. We'll read it on air. cancrusher69@gmail.com, or Jenks' favorite,
the phone that's collecting dust and cobwebs on it, 814-299-6687. You can leave a 3-minute message and actually use it. It's there. It's for usage. And hopefully it won't be any spam calls that are coming through on that line.
well, that's a lie because they come through.
That's good. I know.
Again, your insurance is due. This is due. Don't forget you have a toll in Boise, Idaho that you didn't pay for.
Your extended warranties needs extended. Yeah.
All of those are available. Maybe we'll start playing those. Hey, Can Crushers, the last time you were in Boise, you went through and in 2007, you owe a toll. Cool. I've never been to Boise, so I hit delete. All right. You want to go across seas, Sir Michael Jenks?
Go across the seas.
5 matches.
5 matches are out there, ladies and gentlemen, right now for Clash at Paris, and I think that's going to be all there is.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Man, I will say this right now. The crowd better be fucking amazing because I'm losing it already. The crowd better keep me at this pay-per-view.
Better keep you engaged.
Yeah.
There's,
I'm sorry, we didn't book this.
you're getting some big names, but it's just nothing great.
Yeah. You're not getting what we wanted, so we're gonna swerve on that.
Yeah, we're swerving on that. This is what you get.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'll start with an Intercontinental title match that's out there. Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch. Who do you have?
I have to say it's going to be Becky, unless WWE's mad at her because of the Aussie thing.
Yeah, I think the only way this changes is if they are truly pissed off at her about the Aussie thing. But to me, this is clearly a financially motivated, this is a PR thing that they need to apologize for.
Right.
More than anything. I don't think they're pissed at her. Becky retains the title.
Without a doubt. Like, this is Nikki Bella's WrestleMania match that she didn't get. I don't know.
Exactly. This is her Evolution match that she didn't get against Liv. They're giving her Becky. Game on.
And then we'll see what Nikki does from there.
Exactly. All right. It's a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. Sheamus versus Rusev. I was surprised they actually put this on a pay-per-view. I thought this was going to be Labor Day night.
Right.
And I think I'm more happy that they put it on a pay-per-view because it could be something not special, but it's going to be big meaty men slapping meat through bars.
I'm actually excited for this match.
I think this is one of the better matches of the night.
Right.
That it could be
We've
one of the
seen
good ones.
25 times.
We've seen it 25 times, but they're just going to beat the shit out of each other. So this is fine. I'm going to go Rusev because I think they're going to give him the win.
Is it just it's a pick-em match, right?
It's a pick-em match. There's no line. There's no line that can be made here because it's up in the air. They could go Sheamus. They could go Rusev. I'll take Rusev because why not? He just came back.
That's the reason that I'm taking Rusev. Sheamus can lose this. I know this is kind of his match, right?
Right.
He could lose this and it doesn't matter. Or Jenks. Do we get it extended because they're both knocked out? Does something happen in this that we're like,
maybe
we're just going to let this be a feud for a year because we really have nothing else for either one of these to do? But people like when two big meaty men just fucking slobber knock all over the place.
And honestly, these two probably love each other, so they're going to beat the shit out of each other every single time.
Right.
They're going to find a new way to injure each other. It could be that. And they're just going to keep putting them in different situations and matches that continue until I have no idea.
We've essentially seen a Donnybrook between these two before. Not dubbed the Donnybrook.
Yeah.
It was a street fight match a couple weeks, months ago. What's the difference? We're just in Paris.
We're in Paris, and we're adding probably the bar setup because then they have the barrels and then the bar topper on them.
Right.
Yeah. That's
and
exactly the
Shillelagh
difference.
is now legal.
Yeah, the Shillelagh is legal. So there you go.
But everybody will still be chanting, "We want tables."
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's all anybody wants is tables.
Somebody just got shot with an M16.
Give me a
We
table.
want tables. Okay. All right.
Interesting choice, but okay.
Because we want Shillelagh. It's rough.
It's rough, but right. Or we want ladders. We want chairs.
barrels.
Yeah, you get those all the time.
Right.
Now, if they start yelling, "We want blood," that's going to be a whole other. They must be back in Philly at that point.
Right.
So
do we? No, it's WWE. We're not getting blood.
We're not getting blood.
It would sell. It
would sell 100%.
It would be great.
Crimson
right off of Sheamus instantly.
Oh my god!
His paley skin
with that blood.
Yeah.
Oh, people would eat that shit up.
I want one of them. We both picked Rusev. But I want one of them decimated at the end of this.
It has to
be.
be.
They're not on Raw the next night.
No, absolutely. Somebody has to be obliterated and gone for 3 weeks.
Does this start?
Absolutely.
This has to get the crowd.
Looking at the card, yeah, this has got to get the crowd.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The
match of the night, by the way.
Absolutely. It's going to definitely be the match of the night. The match for the Shula Fala is on next. Roman versus Bronson Reed, the eye roll over there. This is a very... Now, I've seen some research on this. Stealing a person's shoes is very street-oriented. It's very disrespectful. So, Mark, who do you have?
First off, you know when you're driving down rough parts of town and there's shoes hanging on wires or anything like that? This should have been that. They should put a wire across it like an X division match. Remember
the Secret on a pole match. We got Judy Bagwell on the pole. Let's put a shoe on there.
Put the shoes across the middle of the ring like a drug deal's legal in the middle of the ring. If you didn't know, that's what it is.
That's
Urban
what it means.
legend says that's what it means. Put them up there. Everybody will get the fucking reference. That's what this reference is all about anyway, right? This is what we're going for. I don't know. Put it up. But, I don't know if I can pick Roman because I think there's just going to be mass chaos because it's going to lead to war games, right? Roman wins and he gets his shoes back. Is this over?
No way.
I have to, and it's break. I love Roman. This has to be Bronson's match finally because he hasn't gotten a win and he's looked like a goof. This has to be Reed's match.
I'm honestly just going to pick no contest because I think, to your point, fucking people are coming out. Braun's going to be out there. Heyman will be out there anyways. Seth might not come out, but Braun's going to be in there. It's going to be like a disqualification, some shit like that. So I'm going no contest. We're just going to have mass chaos with this.
Okay. I'll take Reed just to be the dick. But
be the dick because if you want me to pick somebody, I'd pick Roman because I think they'd screw Reed over. But I really truly believe this is no contest.
Yeah. In heart of hearts, you're right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're up to the fatal four-way for the World Championship. Seth, CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight. Seth is going to win by pinning LA Knight.
To eliminate that story.
That storyline and close that gap.
Yeah. He is
so
packing.
Yes.
Back to the US or IC title.
Exactly. Maybe back to SmackDown. Who knows?
Yeah. LA, not that he doesn't belong in this. He's just, it's not his time.
No. It may never be his time, to be honest.
Right.
So
the other two will wrap back around in War Games.
Yes. They're involved in what, three-fourths of it. Maybe they're all involved in War Games at some point, but hey.
Yeah.
We're not getting there yet.
This is Seth after I go to sleep in a yeet.
Yeah. He steals
disposes of the other two and pins LA Knight.
Absolutely. Or LA Knight pulls Punk out of the ring and he pins Jay. Maybe. Who knows? Something's going to happen here.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right.
You're dubbing the main event, by the way.
I am dubbing. It's definitely the main event. You're telling me it's not? So let me read you how this thing reads on WWE.com right now. Okay. John Cena and Logan Paul set for generational battle. If that doesn't scream that's our main event, I don't know what.
You have 2 title matches.
Yes, yes. A Shield Follow match and a Donnybrook.
And you're having a regular singles match.
A singles match between, John Cena and an internet celebrity.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome to capitalism in professional wrestling, because that's what this is.
Enjoy the show, Paris.
This is all about the money.
Enjoy the show, Paris. Let's do it. 12 minutes.
Tops.
This is a 2-hour and 15-minute show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is a glorified Raw.
And this is 45 minutes of wrestling. Maybe an hour. Tops. Of the whole show.
Oh. Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit happening in this.
Yes.
You glad we're coming over every year, Paris? You glad?
You better be.
They're also getting Raw, though, right?
I think they're getting Raw. Or at least like Lyon, France is getting Raw.
Right. Somewhere.
Somewhere in France they're getting Raw. So they're getting Smack. I think they're getting the pay-per-view and Raw. I believe they're in Dublin for SmackDown.
Okay.
Because I think Dublin's getting something or other. Or they might have been there on Monday. I can't remember. But
okay. Who you picking? Big John?
technically, it's your choice, but I'm picking John Cena.
Right.
John's not getting.
Yeah.
Not losing to Logan Paul.
No, because then what's that do? Does he get destroyed after, though?
Oh,
That's big question.
I think they're paying Brock the money to come destroy Cena.
Right. He's celebrating after he beat Logan.
Here comes WrestlePalooza is like 20 days away, or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah. Which is against. So you have to have this set up.
Yeah. You have to kick it to high gear.
And then this keeps John off of TV until then, eliminating some of his
days.
Shit.
Yep.
Yeah. You can throw Brock then on whatever Raw to say, hey, I came out, I beat Cena, I want that match at WrestlePalooza. We just heard from John Cena via Telegram that he accepts. WrestlePalooza, here we come.
Absolutely. I'm still going with, you don't need either of them there till WrestlePalooza. Just say, this is the match, it's happening. It's unsanctioned. Goodbye.
Yep. That's your main event for WrestlePalooza.
That's what you're putting on to compete with AEW.
Yep. No Cody for a while.
Absolutely. No Cody.
We're going to forget Cody's around for the next couple months.
Exactly.
He'll talk on Raw and everything, but for SmackDown.
But he's not doing
Cody doesn't have to have matches. We can't overshadow a pay-per-view with Cody and John until
the time comes.
Right. Or is it? I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. Leave that lingering. It's not even easy fruit for you to grab.
It's there.
It's there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not watching this live.
Oh, neither am I. There's family picnics to be had during that time.
I have to blow dry my goldfish. So first I have to buy a goldfish in a tank, get it set up. This is rough.
Don't drop it in the water.
With the blow dryer?
Yeah. No, the goldfish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just don't put it.
Just don't put it back.
Yeah. It would be dry instantly then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I don't have to get the blow dryer out.
Yeah.
I don't know who's clamoring for this. And I'm not saying it's the worst pay-per-view ever, but it's not the best.
I don't think anybody's clamoring for this. I think that of all the clashes or bashes that they've done at the end of August in the past 5 years, this is one of the worst ones I've seen them put out.
Yeah. And it's no disrespect because it's John. John's last time in France. Suck it up. Love it, France. And they did you dirty with the rest.
They did.
Because, okay, so Seth and the boys, that's the main event at any other pay-per-view.
100%.
That could be a main event. Reed and Roman's Raw main event.
Yeah.
Rusev and Sheamus, we've seen start the show off, middle of the show, bathroom breaks. And again, nobody's really clamoring for Becky and Nikki.
No. They had one moment in time. Becky dropped the John Cena line, but that was it.
Yeah. That was the best thing from this feud.
Yep.
I got nothing else. This is a short show, my friend.
It is quick rundown of Death by Dishonor, or Death Before Dishonor. It's coming up. Looks like the Sons of Texas, Von Erichs and Sammy Guevara is going to be involved with that. Versus Shane Taylor Productions for the trios title there.
I'm taking this
6-man tag.
quickly. I'll give you some of my thoughts. These are not written down or anything. I'll take the Sons and Sammy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take them too. They just don't do anything for Shane Taylor. Enough for Shane Taylor.
No, I'm a Shane Taylor fan back in original ROH.
Yeah. I'm a fan of him. Indeed. So then World Tag Team titles, Sammy and a mystery partner.
Dustin's dead.
Yeah, Dustin's gone. Versus the Outrunners. I don't know who the mystery partner is, but I really want to pick the Outrunners.
I do too. I'm hoping.
And I'm hoping for the Outrunners because I think it makes more sense. Drop the titles. No matter who Sammy gets,
right,
we're good at that point.
Yeah. Get Sammy alone by himself again.
Exactly. He can do this 6-man titles
right
with the Von Erichs every pay-per-view, but let Sammy cook.
Yeah. He's paid. He's paid. He's good.
He's good. We have Lee Moriarty versus El Hua. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but it's for the pure title. That's Lee's
not losing that.
Title, I don't think. QT Marshall has a fight without honor against Paul Walter Hauser, who is, I believe, a world champion somewhere in the independents. So I'm picking Paul Walter.
I'll take Paul Walter.
Like QT's losing every time he's in the ring.
Right. He reminds me so much of the Costco guys anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. The next two are running the show.
Yes.
They're good. Athena versus Mina Shirakawa for the ROH Women's World Championship.
Probably the match of the show.
Absolutely. The match of the show. I don't think Athena loses it here, but this is the match of the show. The World Championship, Hechicero and Bandito, that's going to feature.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be a great one.
But it's going to be flippity-floppity, and it might lose me.
That's fair. Hechicero, though, plays a lot of ground games, so I think it could be a lot more grounded than you're expecting.
Okay. We'll see.
I'm not guaranteeing that, but it could be.
Right. Well, you guarantee recently.
Yeah. Things happen.
Mina and Athena will be talked about.
Yeah.
Will be talked about because it's going to probably steal the weekend.
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, it has an easy competition this week.
It does. That's the downfall.
That is the downfall.
Like it could have stolen last weekend.
Yeah, it could have. It put it on the card. Absolutely. Yeah.
But we had to get rid of the contract. Oh, by the way, that's what I did. The contracts you now have to in AEW, they're not surprise anymore.
You have to announce it a week ahead of time.
Never knew that they would allow that anyway. I thought that was a major separation from AEW and WWE. Like, yeah, they never really did though.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed. I think Christian was the only one that tried to make it instantaneous cash-in type thing.
Right.
And with MJF, he tried to, but you could see it happening. So
Now he still has it.
Now he still has it by miracle.
And he still has like 9 months to use it.
Yep, exactly.
Figure that out.
Yeah.
World's End.
That's the only place.
Reset their shit every year.
It's the perfect place to reset it.
Yeah, because the world ends.
Yeah, the world ends.
Sir Michael Jenks, what do you have going on this week?
Oh, this week, brother. It is Labor Day weekend. Actually, staying home on Saturday, just kind of chilling out. We'll do stuff around the house, clean, whatever it is. Sunday, family picnic at my mom's. At some point, we'll end up seeing her mom and family. I'm gearing up for, there's college football on. I'm going to probably watch that a little bit. Gearing up for the NFL season, which actually starts next Thursday night. So getting ready for that, getting my team in order. I think I have one more draft I got to do the night before the season. So I have a lot.
That's tough.
It is tough, but this is always when he does it. He does it the week of Labor Day, right before the season starts. But he's like, after 5 on Wednesday, the 3rd or whatever it is. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay. So
he's got a lot of work to do instantaneously to get the teams ready for the next day.
It's online. It is an online league. So he does the draft online. But here's the other problem with this league. It's 18 teams. It's guillotine. We go 17. Ooh. So if you don't draft good the first week,
see ya.
You're fucked. Yeah. I finished 3rd last year in it. The year before that, I was out in the first 4 weeks. So then the pendulum swing, and then the year before that, I finished 4th. So this could either be a really bad year or maybe I get over the mountain. But it's rough.
Yeah. Next year, I will be in my first guillotine league.
You say that.
I will, though. I wanted it this year until I noticed, oh, shit, I'll still be at work when the draft is happening.
Got a draft on your phone.
There's no stuff to be.
I know.
Work-wise.
I know.
I'm not that much of a douche. I mean, I hate my job most of the time. When I'm there, I at least work most of the time.
Most of the time. So besides pretending to work this week, what else are you going to be up to? And the pit game.
Yeah. The pit game. The pit game will engulf the next 5 weeks, essentially, of going to Pittsburgh or West Virginia. So we know that for the next 5 weeks. I don't know. Sunday I have a draft as well. And then I have to work a couple hours on Monday. Nothing pressing, just a couple hours of double checking some stuff. And then not a picnic, but just a maybe throw Max in the Jeep and go for an RID. Apparently I'm picking up Bailey too.
Yeah, you better get her picked up.
Go for an RIDE, just cruise around, see what's going on. Yeah, and nothing. I'd like to say I want to get back to college football again, but work schedule, depending on that. Ranked 4th is Rutgers. Nice. So I've climbed. I've beaten number 1 ranked teams 3 times. Just the way that the rankings have been. So I'm like, why the fuck am I not number 1? Why'd you leave me at 4? It's because my next matchup is number 1 and still undefeated ahead of me, waiting on Michigan. That's what's sitting on the game. Rutgers, Michigan. I should, if I beat Michigan, should jump. They've all been extremely close. Like I said, don't have an offense, but my defense doesn't let up anything. So
yeah.
And
perfect.
I've done a little scouting. Pitt, who I just beat because I threw him on one of my bye weeks to fit the schedule to make sure maybe hedging bets, is like 2-7 on the year.
Oh.
Narduzzi's on the hot seat.
Could be happening.
Could be happening. So now I just want to get through the season. I don't care if I win anything. I have to have a feeling this is the year. I put him on the schedule to beat him for a purpose.
Yeah.
I usually don't put Pitt on my schedule because I'm that guy. I don't want to beat the team that I'm going to or my alma mater in real life.
Right.
I don't put them on the schedule. This year was different.
This year was personal.
It was personal. It was a clash, essentially. I'll keep Narduzzi. He can go be my defensive coordinator or something, but just get me there. Not as a coordinator, though. I have to have the reins.
That's fair.
It's all or nothing, bitches. And if I don't get the job, I will run with Rutgers again until I do.
There you go.
I have a 5-star and a 4-star that I'm actually excited to play with if I don't get the job. But if I do get the job, Rutgers is going on the schedule and I'm destroying them.
Maybe you can get that 5-star and 4-star to transfer to you.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's the way to do it.
They're still in my pipeline from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, trying to all loop together.
Yeah, right there, yeah. It could happen.
We'll see. Oh, and I have to watch Clash of Paris at some time. So we
can talk about it next week.
So we really don't shit on it next week. We'll see. So, yeah, that's about it. Everybody's dead around here, so let's wrap this up. It's going to be under 2 hours.
It is.
Remember, just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things.
You're a garbage can, not a garbage cannot. Make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them.
Because you never know.
Whoop, whoop.